Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube followers. Uh, Good to see you tonight. I have to tell you that I did not have a very happy Sunday. Um, I've had, with my cell phone, I've had like maximum, almost maximum not data usage, but app usage and stuff like that. So I decided to delete and reset to factory standards. And when I did that, I didn't realize how annoying and frustrating that was going to be afterwards. Um, what happened is I spent most of Sunday just trying to figure out how to reconfigure my hotspot so that I could get on and actually create a video again. Yes, uh, I had to re-input my password so that my phone and my computer would be in sync. And so, yes, that was not fun in the least. Um, and I spent pretty much from like about 3 o'clock until nine or 10 o'clock Sunday trying to get all that straightened out and fixed and together and that. But I got it done. It's just frustrating because a lot of times what happens when I do that is I get passwords for Facebook. I forget passwords for Google. I forget passwords for Amazon, and so I'm having to go through the configuring of all that stuff and having to reset passwords, and that's why it takes forever when you do that. And so it's just something that you have to think about before you reset. And I didn't really think about it too much. I kind of just did it. And not only that, uh, when I looked through like my phone contacts, one of my most important phone contacts was lost and that. And yeah, and so yeah, I lost like a contact or two of my phone contacts. So yeah, that's not fun. Um, and so that's what I spent my Sunday doing. But I did find some good stuff to think about. I know that we've been talking about the Demo Derby Smashdown lately. I actually found a game, a video game that brings me back to my days on the PlayStation password book. Hey, Steve. Yeah, I just had a hard time with it Sunday. It's something that occasionally I have to do because I just have get too many apps and too much, you know, get all the way up too far on the yeah, not usage, but I don't know what you call it, but the app stuff, and I have to reset back to factory standards every once in a while. I have Metro PCS, um, and they let me know when storage is getting too full, and when I do that, I pretty much for the most part reset the factory standards. And like I said, it takes a while. It's frustrating, um, and but it's something that I had to go through every once in a while. But I did. That's part of half of this is the rant that made me frustrated. The other thing is I found some stuff on Steam that and on YouTube, not only Steam but on YouTube as well, that you might want to take a look at. The first is a game called Wreckfest, and it reminds me of Twisted Metal and Destruction Derby 1 and 2. And for the most part, the Wreckfest it uses modified like NASCAR tracks, and they have actually NASCAR cars. Oh, yeah, you did. You did, Moni. You'll have to take a look at it. I reset my phone back to factory standards, and I had a hard time. Yeah, I had a hard time uh, making sure that my phone and my computer were compatible. I was afraid that I was really afraid that I wouldn't be able to come on here and do any videos anymore. And I have to tell you, this is one of my favorite things to do. I mean, um, not only is it just playing the games, but it's to me it's like me teaching you how to play the games, and I it that's that's why I get on here and do this to teach you and help you, and maybe get you to the point. Well, yeah, I don't like this game. I like that game, and you might decide to buy or not buy a game based on maybe what I say or don't say. Yeah. Well, what happened, and you talk about phone numbers, what happened is all my all my phone numbers got transferred but one. And that one is the most important one to me right now. And yeah, and especially Saturday being a very important day. Yeah, that's that one kind of hurt, and I'm hoping that somebody can help me to get that number back. Um, and But I did find some stuff about video games to take a look at. Like I just said, Wreckfest. It's very similar to Twisted Metal, Destruction Derby, and Destruction Derby 2 from the old PlayStation days. Except for that, it uses NASCAR, actual NASCAR cars, and actual NASCAR tracks. Some of them are fantasy tracks. And the other thing I found out is that the 2K people in August are coming out with 2K21 Golf. Yeah, you heard me right, golf. So there will be something else besides PGA Tour to take a look at. So if you liked the History Maker Golf that I did, um, it's something to look at. If you like the old Tiger Woods golf game, something to look at. Yeah, I got on Steam last night, and I was looking at what kind of games they have, and the Wreckfest struck me good because it's the demo derby that we've been doing, and the other one was the 2K21 Golf. They also have the golf club games, the 2019, the Golf Club 2, and I think the original Golf Club. Uh, and some of those games are on sale, and some of those games aren't on sale. The 2K21 Golf will be about $60. It's the same price basically as PGA, the the Tiger Woods PGA Tour golf type games. Um, and the other thing that kind of intrigued me was ID Jester's pinball game that he was playing yesterday. I would like to know where what where did you get that ID Jester? Somebody said like Pinball Arcade. I don't know. Is that something that you play on Steam, or where do you play it? Because it's a really interesting pinball game. I really like that. I also did see some of that pinball arcade stuff. They have a Doctor Who. They have a Star Trek. Um, and they had some other ones, but the Doctor Who and the Star Trek were the two that really intrigued me. And I think the Doctor Who one's like about $10, something like that. Not very expensive. Um, but I do have something coming for Red, White, and Blue Racing. Not only did you see the white, the yellow for the TV drivers, and the pink for the ladies, but I also got something for our UK drivers. I realize there's only two of yous, but I thought you guys should be set apart too, because I know Alan Shaw and Paul Gouvier, or Rob had to remind me, but those are the two UK guys, and I thought it'd be nice for you guys. You guys, you're watching it at 4 o'clock I mean, it comes on at a lot of times 4 o'clock our time, but that's like 9 o'clock your time. And so by the time it might be over with, it might be 11 o'clock, something like that. So I figured for you guys, I'd do something special, and you're gonna have to wait until I get it to show you. And I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it. I did also. Uh, couple a long time ago, I downloaded the freebie courses from play.com for the History Maker Golf, and I finally uh, was able to make copies of those, and they're ready and they're on their way. So that'll be in my next kind of future video to come out. So, but that's kind of all I had for you. I plan on doing another demo derby race soon. Uh, After that first demo derby race, I kind of figure that 9 drivers is the best for it. I had 13, and I almost went 2 hours on that, and I think it goes a lot quicker when you have like 9 drivers. And I'm going to have the two finalists from our last race, which was me and ID Jester. We are going to be in this race. Pablo Montoya will be in this race, and I think I'm going to have the three of. So that's three of the drivers. The other three drivers, the other 6 drivers. 3 of them will be the female YRL drivers, and then we'll finish it off with 3 additional men drivers. And I don't know who they will be yet, but I figured we'd have the 3 lady drivers, Darla, Candy, and Bobby Catalano, be drivers for this next race. And you got to have Pablo. I mean, he didn't even get to roll in the very first race, and he didn't even get to roll. That was mind-boggling to me. The other thing is with those car bonuses, I kind of have to keep on top on who has who and when to use them. You know, because you can use them anytime during the race. And most of them are good for just one turn. It just so happened that Chris Stratt's first bonus knocked out somebody else's bonus, and that was for the basically that whole heat. Um, and the other thing that I would like to plead and beg Rob and Darla to do is put me in the top group. Yeah, put me in the top group when qualifying. I've spent all season and we're on the 12th race. I haven't started in the top group yet. Um, yeah, Rob's Moni. Rob's been doing some of the demo Derby Smash down, and I've been doing the Derby Smash down. I think we're the only two so far that have been doing it. If you want to get a look at what it kind of like, check out what is it? His I think his name's Soundhead, but check out Wreckfest. Wreckfest is an example of what a demolition derby is like, and he does use the word carnage. So, and when you see it, that's what it looks like, carnage. What else can you call it when there's 24 cars in the race and you got about 19 of them bottled up together? That's all you can call it um, is carnage, and it's a perfect name for it. And you guys said to check my Google contacts. How would I do that? Just go under contacts and check and see if it's there. Yeah, Wreckfest. It's WRECKFEST, and it's all one word. I think the name of the guy that I've seen do the videos is named Soundhead, and that's Soundhead, and it's Wreckfest. And the Wreckfest you can actually play on Steam, the game that gaming network. Um, so what games do you play, Moni? Just curious. Anything, any like APA or Strat or like the red, white, and blue racing or anything like that? And I will say this, Moni, that you need to ask Rob to be a part of season 4 uh, YouTube Race League. I'm having my daughter in next season's YouTube Race League, and I don't know if she'll be put on my team or not. It's okay if she's not, but it's one of those like father daughter rivalries, and I can get my daughter to take a look at the YouTube races, and maybe she'll like it, maybe she won't. But yeah, I did it so that I'm basically competing against my daughter, and I can keep her up to date on that kind of stuff. Um, but that's kind of all I have for tonight. I will be doing a demo Derby Dash sometime soon. I'm not sure when, and I will be doing a red, white, and blue racing but I have to get something from Staples yet before I can do it, and it's for our UK drivers. Yes, that's right. It's for our UK drivers. I know it's only Paul Govier and Alan Shaw, but I thought it was a great way to honor you guys. Super basic stuff. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, this is Philip Reynolds. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, um, please subscribe. Please hit the subscribe and the notification. Guys, um, Saturday's my birthday. Okay. I'm 14 people away from 100. So I would like a nice big push to uh, to get me up to 100. And if I get a notification from YouTube of who that 100th person is, I might do some sort of giveaway, whether it's for that person or just basically for people that uh, are my loyal fans and stuff like that. Um, but you guys take care. Have a good night. And yes, ID Jester isn't the only one that can rant. And ID Jester, like I said, before it's all over with, you're going to be a Cubs fan. Have a good night, guys.